Okay, in this video, I'm going to go over basic stances and basic strikes. And so this is going to be the first section of our empty hand unit. So something that I'm going to go over a lot is called your guard stance. So in your guard stance, it depends on whether you're left-handed or right-handed. So you're going to put your dominant hand in the back. So for me, I'm left-handed. So I'm going to put my left hand and my left leg in the back. Okay, so if my feet are together, I'm taking my dominant leg or hand and stepping back with that foot. Okay, so I have my feet about shoulder width apart. I have one leg out to the side and then one leg out in the back. Okay, for this, my hands are going to go up in front of my face and we're going to go with open hands. So I'm not making fists, but my palms are open and my hands are facing out. Okay, when I'm in my guard stance, I want my knees bent just a little bit so that way it's easy for me to move and bounce around. Okay, so again, hands are up. I want my elbows up and my hands in front of my face. And when we're in our guard stance, I also don't want my hands too close to my face. I want to push them out just a little bit. And this creates a frame, and this helps to defend against any sort of attack, and it prepares you to throw different strikes. Okay, so again, this is called your guard stance. You're putting your dominant hand or your dominant leg in the back. Okay, so if you like your right leg better, then you're going to take that right foot, you're going to step back with that foot, put your hands in front of your face, and then this will be that rear side. Okay, again, my knees are bent, my hands are in front of my face. This is your guard stance. Okay, so going over a couple basic strikes now. You're going to use whatever hand is in the front, and that is going to be a jab. So we're going to go over palm strikes first. The reason that we're going over palm strikes is palm strikes are more effective and they're less likely for you to hurt yourself. When you throw a punch, if you don't throw it correctly, or maybe something happens and your hand slips or you miss your target, it is very likely and very common for people to hurt their knuckles, hurt their fingers, and hurt their wrist. So by doing palm strikes, it reduces your likelihood to get hurt, and it also improves your power when you strike. So it's the same amount of effectiveness, but less harmfulness to yourself. Okay, so again, I'm in my guard stance, my hands are up. Whatever hand and leg is in the back, that will be your cross. Whatever hand is in the front is your jab. Okay, so these can be done with fists, but for right now, we're going through open hand. So I'm taking my front hand, palm strike, as I just reach straight out and then come right back to my head. Okay, and then across on the other side, I'm reaching straight out and coming back to my head. Okay, when we're doing palm strikes, if you don't have a target to hit or pads or anything like that, you guys can do these in the air. When you're doing this though, you want to imagine the heel of your palm hitting your target. So I'm not using my entire hand like a high five. I'm using the heel of my palm. So I'm pulling my fingers back just a little bit to hit with the heel of my palm. And so if sideways from here, when I do my palm strike, I'm going out. That way the bottom, the heel of my palm is hitting my target. Okay, my hand's not forward, but it's pulled back. And then the same thing goes for your cross, which is the hand in the back, cross. The way to get power on these strikes is you're rotating your body. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my hips, I'm taking my back leg and my shoulders, and I'm rotating into my target. Okay, so if I am facing in this direction, my target would be in front of me. So when I do my cross, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate my body and then bring it right back. Okay, so again, this is a cross. All right, other hand is jab, same thing. I'm rotating. You have less power on your jab because that hand is in the front, but it can still be effective. And then your other hand is your jab. All right, so reviewing what we went over, your guard stance. So your hands are up, one leg in the front, one leg in the back. My dominant hand is in the back. Okay, so whatever hand you write with, whatever hand you do better with, whatever leg you do better with, that side is in the back. My hands are up. Whatever hand is in the front. So if I have this leg in the front, this hand is in the front. This is my lead hand. This is my jabbing hand. So jabbing, I'm going out and then coming right back to my head. So that way my hands are up in front of my face. Same thing with the other side. Cross and come right back to the head. Okay, so you can put these two together. You're doing whatever. You get in your guard stance. Hands up. Jab. Cross. Right back to the head. And then again, jab. Cross. Right back to the head. Again, jab. Cross. Right back to the head. So what I want you guys to do now is I want you guys to do jab cross 10 times. And then we can work on repetitions. That way you guys get the idea of how to do this. So guard stance, hands up, jab cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's going to conclude this first video. So we went over guard stance and jab and cross.